Alright guys, it's Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. Today I'm taking a look at the production version of the Houtman Pilbara dive watch. I actually reviewed this watch. It was the prototype. It was about a year ago, and it was actually one of the best prototypes that I've actually had in. The build quality and everything was outstanding. I'll leave a link in the description to my review of the prototype. I spoke to the owner, Jason, and he said that he would send out the production version of the watch. So let's get into it then. Right guys, quick disclaimer. This video is sponsored by Houtman watches. You might be wondering why there's this stuff here sitting on my table. Well, first up, I wasn't expecting. He also sent me a wallet, and look at that, he even put my own logo on it. Fantastic, really good quality wallet too, really nice and soft leather. Wasn't expecting that. Thanks very much, Jason, I really appreciate that. And as you can see, my old wallet got thrown out and all my other stuff is in here. This logo there, the Houtman logo, all my stuff's in there. I'm using that every single day and I love that touch. Thanks again. Right, let me show you the pouch. Well, it's a watch roll, and I'll show you what you get. Right then, you get this lovely watch roll. Holds 4 watches, branded there obviously, as you can see, with the Houtman branding there. Inside you get a rubber strap. I'll just show you that, and it is signed on the underside of the buckle. I'll know wear it because the bracelet's that good. I'll just keep it on the bracelet. It's in here. Final QA and test report. That's nice to see. Accuracy check +10. Well, I actually put it on the time grapher and it's running at +5. Oh, I take it that's a within tolerance marking, I don't know. I got +5 in it anyway. And it's all checked. I like seeing that. And a quick start guide there on the back. I don't think there's anything else, maybe just spare links in here. Oh, what's this? Oh, warranty card. Or is it? Warranty card. Thanks for your support, best regards, Jason. No, it's just like a card with his contact details. I didn't even know that was in there. Just spare links in there. Anyway, let's get to the watch. Now, before I start on this, let me zoom in a wee bit. Before I start on this, I've got to say, if you can't be arsed watching to the end of the review, I'll say that this watch is fantastic. Is it perfect? No. But it's a ball off being perfect, I'll tell you that much. Really is. Superb. Well, let's get it. In fact, let me just get a couple of turns. Get it going. There we go. Kicks into life. Great crown action, by the way. I've got gloves on and I still can plenty grip and all the rest of the stuff. There we go. I'll just put that there. Right. Price of these. Well, I had a look last night as to what price they were listing it on their website, and it's $445 or £345. I think that's pretty much bang on. It's not a super early bird pricing or anything like that, I don't think. £345, I think that's a good deal for what you're getting, to be honest with you. It is a really nice watch. Let me talk about the specs then. Right, these are my own measurements that I took with my own calipers. So you're getting accurate measurements and not just what's listed on their website. Because I had a look at some other reviews. I'm not sure if they were reviewing the prototype or the production samples or anything. But all the other reviews that I've seen, well, they're just listing what's listed on their website, and that's no review. I want to know exactly what the size is, because there is, no matter what watch it is, there's always discrepancies on their stated measurements and what you actually get, you know, when the watch comes in. Right, dimensions then. Overall diameter I measured in at 40.8mm. The thickness I measured at 11.2mm. Lug to lug 48.4mm, and the watch has 22mm lug width. Movement wise, in this you've got the Miyota 9039, a true no date version of the 9015. Runs at 28,800 vibrations per hour, which is 4 Hz. It's got 24 joules. It's hackable, self-winding, and has a 42-hour power reserve. The case itself is mostly brushed with some polished accents, and it's obviously 316L stainless steel. The case back, mid case, bezel, the bracelet, crown, it's all 316L stainless steel. You can see there, it's got, the finishing is fantastic. The brushing is extremely fine, and the polished chamfered edges that go from, let's see if I can show you better. Aye, they go along that top edge of the case and down over the edge of the lug. I really like that. There's no undercut or anything, but there is, in fact there is an undercut, but it's no polished. Aye, that's good. The bezel's obviously a coin edge, and it's got the brushed effect. It's not polished or anything, which is good. I like that. Gives it much. I think, see, the polished chamfered edges is just enough, because it is obviously prominently a tool watch, but it's just got that wee extra bit of flair with the polished, and the polishing, by the way, is extremely good. So a very high standard. See if I can get it to catch the light. It's got a wee bit of fingerprints on there. Trust me, the polishing's brilliant. It's done to a high standard, and all the way around, superb. You'll also notice that it's not an oversized crown as such. Well, no, for the size of the watch, I don't think. But it does come in at 6.8mm, so it's perfectly proportioned to the size of the watch. Look at that profile, man. Superb. And also the logo on that's loomed, by the way. And it is screwed down as well, if I've not mentioned that yet. Let me put it back so you didn't get sick with me moving the watch a bit. I need to get out more. Right, where are we? The bezel, it's 120 click unidirectional. It's got a ceramic insert and it's loomed. And as I said previously, it's a coin edge bezel. Nice brush finishing with the ceramic. The bezel action is, it's great. I can't fault it, man. This watch is just fucking superb. And I'm not saying that, by the way, because this is sponsored or anything like that. Don't even think like that. Because if you look at my other review, the prototype, I actually gave it a gold award. And I never got to keep the prototype, I was just totally blown away by the build quality and the styling and everything else. As I say, it's no perfect, but I'll get into that later, so keep watching. Oh, case back. Oh. Bit of duck there. Or fluff, whatever it is. Let me show you. The case back has got that. It's in reference to, what is it, Red Dog or something like that. Hold on. I had it on... Aye, Red Dog. And it's embossed as well. I think it's embossed. Or oil pressed, I don't know. But it's really... It's deeply stamped anyway. And it's lovely and smooth. And you've got the various specs around the edge there. I'm just trying to look and see if there's a unique serial number. No, I can't see one. No matter. Aye, but the quality, even on the case back, is really good. Right, that's enough of that. Right, let's put the watch back down. You can see it better. Where was I? Right, aye, the dial. On this white version, it's a matte dial. And I believe the black one's matte as well. The other ones that you've got, they're Fume dials or sunburst. No, I think they're Fume dials, yeah. And they've got a texture to them as well. And then you've also got that Pilbara Rock version. To be honest, I'm not keen on that one. I like the other ones better. Apart from green. Fucking hate green watches. I just don't do green. But you've got the other colour. I'll put pictures up, obviously. You've got a blue one, which is Fume. You've got jade green, which is another Fume dial. Then you've got the black one, which I believe is a matte dial. And then you have this white one, and obviously you've also got that rock version, that special edition. Well, it's no special edition. I think they made the same amount of them as they did with the other versions, other colours. Anyway, where was I? Loom wise, oh no, let's talk more about the dial actually. Focus. Aye, it's a matte dial. No date. It has applied indices all around, and the hands are like a baton style hand. It's nice. Really nice. Loom wise, you're talking Swiss Super Luminova BGW9. The bracelet that's on this is a really fucking good bracelet, I've got to say. Hang on a sec. It's a 5-link solid bracelet. I'll put it down so you can see. 5-link 316L stainless steel, obviously. Solid links, solid end links. They're also female end links. Screw pins for adjusting and whatnot. And a fully milled clasp. Now, as you can imagine, right, I get a lot of watches in, and see on paper, like spec wise, you think, oh, it's great, but you get some watches that come in and it could have the same specs as this, but see when you, like, the first telltale sign is obviously using the crown, testing the bezel as well, and when you go to size up the bracelet, you can tell whether it's good quality or just it's got like softer screws, and sometimes the screws can like cross thread and whatnot because they're too soft. But see this one, as soon as you take this out of the package, I mean the bezel action's brilliant, no back play, lines up perfectly. Everything about this watch is just how a watch should be. Every box is ticked. Just the quality and the feel when you're sizing it up, using the crown, turning the bezel, everything's bang on. And that's why this watch really jumps out at me. The bracelet is fantastic. I mean, it's got like a tool aesthetic, a tool watch aesthetic. There's no like fancy polishing or anything like that, but it's just built how it should be built. You know what I mean? Nice. There's no movement between the lugs or anything like that. It's got quick release pins for easy strap changes, so no need for drilled lugs or anything like that. You want to swap this out, it'll take you seconds. But why you would want to change from this bracelet to a fucking two-piece strap or whatever you plan on putting on it, I don't know. This, I would say, keep this watch on bracelet. The clasp is nice. It's only got 3 levels of micro adjust. I would have preferred 4 minimum. There is room to put a 4th in there. But then you've got the 3 that you are given. It is just a wee bit bigger than the size of a link anyway, because they're quite short links, so I'll forgive you for that. Obviously, dual button release there. Nice action and all that. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. It just feels like the rest of the watch, extremely well put together. And I remembered reviewing a couple of watches recently, and I said to them, they're just pulling watches off the shelf and sending it to me. There's no quality control, or maybe there is, but they never checked it before they sent it to me. Well, as you can see by this card, that this watch has been checked, a visual inspection before it's sent to me. That makes all the difference. It's taking pride in your product, making sure that the customer gets exactly what they're paying for, and that's what you are getting with this Houtman watch. I really do like it. Is there any specs that I've missed? Oh, it's got a sapphire crystal, obviously. Now, I actually picked up on their description on their website. On their website, it says double domed or slightly double domed sapphire. I don't think it is. I don't think it's double domed at all. I think it's just domed. Alright, it's hardly, you can barely see the dome anyway. But it is domed because you can see the distortion there at extreme angles. So it's no negative, it's just something I picked up on. Nice bit of crystal too. But aye, as I say, it's domed, not double domed. Plenty of AR coating as well. The watch has got 200 metres of water resistance, which is bang on, perfectly fine with me. Deepest I go is in the bath. Case back I've already explained. The crown I've explained. The total weight of this watch sized up for my wrist, which is 6 3/4 inches, by the way. I've got to say that in every video, man. Fuck. Aye. Sized up for my wrist, this come in at 161 grams. Which is perfectly fine with me. You can buy these right now, I believe. They're in stock. I would need. I'll put the link in the description. You can check yourself whether any specific colourways are out of stock, but I don't think they are. You'd need to check that. I've explained all the different colours. And the warranty, you get 2 years warranty. Perfect. That's exactly what I like to see. Let me zoom out again. And I'll do my obligatory wrist shots and loom shots and whatnot. First up though is a wrist check. Today I'm wearing the Helm Komodo with a different bezel that I fitted. I've got the black bezel and I've got a different bracelet for it as well, but I like this one better. It's a wee bit of a chunky monkey, but it sits on the wrist nice and flat, perfect. I might review this one. If there's any interest, let me know in the comments and I'll do a review on it. I meant to review this when it came out, but then this is actually the fourth one of these I've had, because I keep rebuying it, it's that good. But I got another one, and a good example. It wasn't brand new, but it's totally mint and unmarked. Alright, I'm talking too much about that. Let me take that off, and I'll give you a wrist shot of the Houtman. Now, as much as I like that Helm Komodo that I just showed you, I actually think that the Houtman wears better than the Helm. And I would actually say everybody knows that the build quality of Helm watches is right up there for what you get price wise and the build quality and everything. Well, this Houtman is on par with the build quality of the Helm watch. I've got both here. Oh, what's happening here? Aye, where was I? Aye, the Houtman, the build quality is on par. Exactly on par with the Helm watch. And that is a compliment for those that have experienced Helm watches before. That's how good this Houtman is. Oh, maybe I need to take a link out and move the clasp to the left a wee bit. Just one link. I'll do that later today. I really like this watch. I really do. And as you can see, oh, fucking tripod. Fits on wrist perfectly. Fits my wrist perfectly. Nice and flat. No bulging case back or anything stupid. Right, let me take that off and I'll give you a loom shot before I go. Right, as you can see, it's glowing already. And I've not even touched it with the torch yet. There you go, guys. Loom on this is great. It's BGW9, so it's not as strong as like C3X1, but it's got a really nice application. Totally even across the entire watch. Nothing stronger than anywhere else, and it does last really well, I've got to say. One of the best BGW9 applications that I've seen. Definitely. I would say it's on a par with what you'd get on like the C63 Sealander from Christopher Ward. That's how good it is. And I've looked at this watch under macro as well. I mean, obviously this being the production version, and it's bang on. No fault with it whatsoever. Now, I said earlier on that this watch isn't perfect, so you're probably wondering why. The only thing this needs is my logo on the dial. Aye, that's how good it is. I'd put my logo in this. I'd remove the Houtman and put my own logo. I would do a mock-up of that if I was any good with Photoshop, but I'm not. The other thing that I would do, date it 6 and put a 9015 in instead of the 9039. But that's just personal preference. Brilliant watch, can't fault it. Thanks again, Jason, for sending out the wallet and the watch and everything. I really do appreciate that. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles.